Can you survive the
threatening your son.
moon? Can you survive the red moon fight? Can you survive the red moon fight? Did you see my latest video on YouTube?
On the other hand, when Lee regains
and help others.
Yep.
Hearing that
You
Taiwan
didn't see? Genius.
Don't wanna start a fight.
Ding dong, Glenn, yo go da, oh, the jabba da da, sit yo, ye go so, yo, at the team, don't go so, yo, da, oh. Ding dong, Glenn, yo go da, oh, the jabba da da, sit yo, ye go so, yo, at the team. Ding dong, Glenn, yo go da, oh, the jabba da da, sit yo, ye go so. Ding dong, Glenn, yo go da, oh, the jabba da da, sit yo, ye go so, yo, at the team, don't go so, yo, da, oh, the jabba da da, lo ma si si ni, ne, so sa, de si no, ge, ne. 我们一我心上守护联系人，家家一座红火西木平端，别家这有大我是别家几月他流落下金光，别家的有拉达，所是莫拉，是拉多西月他有落下去可怜。Oh yeah, la solida de yo me oh yeah, se solida de lin de se ora li cara ora se ora li cara ora se ora li cara ora se ora li.
Yeah, I got screenshots of Booty bouncing over your shit. Calm down, son. It's just a drawing. Exactly. What still stands. Ding dong, Glenn, yo go da, oh, the jabba da da, sit yo, ye go so, yo, at the team, don't go so, yo, da. da都把世界里就算的谁都给了。我们的你我去小手我的心里人了。家家一种我心中听懂的家的有大，我手把手，谁人下几日他有落下心中的家的有大，我手谁落他，谁来我心他有落下去他的路也，那手里呀的有的我是老是路也。此手里呀的里的个此我老里哈那波拉个此我老里哈那波拉个此我老里哈那波拉个此我老里。多是的那内嘛，那这里我干过的，我家就也把谁呀能给多是的这里我吧，那我的这个吧，给一个小小鱼嘛，有的我也干的一轮，谁的你的所有的所有的我们。当然我家里呀，贫穷有时的地方有几种能力的事。
Okay, good news.
You got the video, right? Nice. Oh wait, were you were you retrawing this? Oh, were you using it for a video? No, I said we. No, I said we. No, I said something about putting a song with this with FL, and I did. It's on YouTube now. Spinaless Rage, she's still just a Rick in the cage, right? Oh, there you are. You know the Spinaless Rage, he's still just a Rick in the cage, right? Rick and Morty. Oh yeah, Fully Coolly Correct is coming tonight. Toonami Adult Swim. Rick.
叮咚，鸡儿沙沙，叮咚，乐乐有多大？乌贝加拉多大，是人有别都走有啊，抓鸡儿咚咚走有多大？乌贝加拉。叮咚，乐叮咚，乐乐有多大？乌贝加拉。叮咚，乐乐有多大？乌贝加拉多大？谁人有别都走有啊抓。叮咚，乐乐有多大？别都走有啊抓。别都走有啊抓。别都走有啊 抓紧中国所有的大物，在加拿大都把世界你能手上的这种给人，我们你我去享受我的心里人，加拿一种我寂寞平装的家庭有大，我所有把手谁列下几日他留，叮咚人有个大我在加拿大，谁人有一个所有啊，抓紧中国所有的大我在加拿大，都把世界里能手上的这种给人，我。
Look at his face. Nice. Let's see your version.
在加拿大都把世界里能手上的。
Oh,
I want to show you.
this is fun to use. Thanks.
Wants him to help others, Naza refuses his offer. In fact, Niza is a good-hearted child, but that people in town have been regarding him as a demon since his birth distresses Niza very much. Looking at the frustrated Niza, who always wants to be a hero, Jing makes a lie that the reason why people are so afraid of him is because he is actually the reincarnation of the Spirit Pearl and destined to be people's savior. Niza totally believes it and decides to practice his skills to earn back people's trust. 2 years later, Niza meets Taya's expectation and has acquired a lot of skills in that world, but he hasn't gotten rid of his demonic nature. If he goes out like this, he will probably harm many innocent people. Therefore, Jing decides to let Niza stay there to focus on meditation, but Niza ignores him and runs out directly. On the other side, a water demon who is sick of seafood goes to the land out directly. On the other side, a water demon who is sick of seafood goes to the land to find something else to eat. Unfortunately, it comes across Niza, who has just returned. Knowing that it is no match for Niza, water demon who is sick of seafood goes to the land to find something else to eat. Unfortunately, water demon who is sick of seafood goes to the land to find something else to eat. Unfortunately, it comes across
Oh, that meme. I never needed bitches. Dude, FunFox, she's savage. I know, but you posted something gangsta. The thing with the thing. Yep.
叮咚，人有个大雾在加拿大。 那是人有一个所有啊，抓紧中国所有的大物的加拿大，都那是节你能就算的这种给人，我们介绍走。
You could change the color of the bars.
烈气的人，加拿一种我心目平中的家的有大，无所不修，是烈下几日他流木下平中的家的有大，无所是不拉，是那多几日他流木下是他的能也，那所以要的。
Unfortunately,
Nice. How do you send those to me? We need to find a way how to do that. Post it on YouTube if you want. Can you upload it to YouTube? By the way, I'm trying this again. I'm updating my skills. Yeah. No one tells me anything about anything, bro. You can recolor these?
Hello everyone, this is
Okay,
Mr. Brain
I got
Junkie
the music
here, and
bars.
today we'll be talking about an action fantasy film called The Demon Strikes Back. Be ready for some spoilers ahead. Somewhere in the city of think of, it turns out that the man's name is Tan, and he's shocked to see that everyone has become so small in comparison. One of the tiny people grabs onto the monk's nose and reveals that he's actually the man's master, here to give the student a trophy for finally succeeding his goal. The people bring out a giant halo which Tan takes immediately and puts on his back, causing the magical item to glow dramatically in brightness. Tan begins to smile in hubris, and the halo quickly malfunctions,
Oh my
causing numerous
God.
explosions
It
that
does
eventually
work.
engulfs the man's face.
Must have used
It
the
turns
wrong
out that
buttons.
everything was only a
What
dream
the-
as the man wakes up from the
Ow.
nearby thundering clouds.
What in
In
the-
reality, Tan is
Okay.
actually working for a circus
Okay.
that's filled by very strange people, trying to beg for any money that he can get. After
hold on, I'll be
finally
right back. I'm
managing
gonna
to
buy some
obtain his
pizza.
first customers, Tan shows the audience
I'm gonna
his
have
first
some I'm gonna
disciple,
buy some
Ju,
pizza.
but the
Don't
woman
leave, I'll be
becomes
right back.
frightened by the strange man as he wants to marry the lovely ladies right away. Tan shows them his second disciple, Wu Jing, but this man is even more frightening. The customers become a mob, shaming the man for his terrible uses the one and only Monkey King Wukong, but the people watch in confusion as the man falls down from the tree and lies on the ground like a dead frog. Tan tries to beg the team. A woman accepting her finally a bullet up and charges towards the audience, causing tremendous damage. Tan realizes everything that they can hear. crushing him under the monkey was defeated by Tan after the man used the Buddha's palm against the demon, crushing him under the rocks and giving him reoccurring nightmares ever since. The situation is made even worse as Tan cuddles Wukong every night, pretending that the monkey is the woman that he loves and making the demon's life extremely miserable. The next morning, Tan wakes up from his sleep and decides to retrieve water for his disciples, eventually venturing deeper into the woods and finding a large house in the forest. He knocks on the door to beg for some food, and surprisingly, a beautiful woman appears seeing the house them the other and figure kick her and pushes them forward to grab onto the monk and prevents him from being devoured, while Wu Jing summons his weapon and takes on one of the ants while spitting into his mouth and poisoning him in the process. But Wu Jing is able to kill the ant and snatch away the monk as they just to that's running basement of the building. Investigate the airbags, revealing itself to be the final form of the spider demon. Wukong charges in quickly and punches through the enemy while grabbing onto the creature's head, defeating the demon in mere seconds. Tan tells the monkey to not kill the creature as he wants to transform the monster into something good, but Wukong punches away the enemy's head and smashes the spider repeatedly like the Hulk, eventually turning the demon into nothing but dust. Tan becomes extremely angry for the behavior. Jing, who has reverted back to his demon from the deadly forest, while Zhu is pulling his brother Wu Jing, who has reverted back to his demon form after being poisoned by the spiders. The group eventually arrives into a desert as they approach closer towards the city that's filled by people, where the decorations make it look like the Joker's version of Disneyland. Tan is amazed by the culture of the city while the people stare at them in shock, never having witnessed a sea creature that looks so much like Garfield. They are quickly stopped by a bunch of people carrying flags, and the minister of the city, Gong, walks out in the white smoke to welcome the guests. They head towards the king's palace and upon entrance are met by a crowd of people that are dancing wildly as they try their best to entertain their leader, who's apparently acting like a giant baby. The man wants to refuse their choice, uses the man as a talisman on his back while pushing him with human ability true after fly dramatically into the stage. The people are amazed by the man super him out, causing Tan to fly dramatically into the stage. The people are amazed by the man's superhuman ability as he jumps around in the room, but the audience quickly becomes silenced when Tan's fear turns out to be true after all. Wukong dances ridiculously while his master is forced to follow every single move, making their audience truly monk to strike the king right and apologize and begins hitting the man continuously. However, Wukong charges to servants while Tan apologizes profusely for the accident. However, Wukong charges towards the king in blinding speed and begins hitting the man continuously across the face, causing the majesty to spit out fire from his mouth and knocking the monkey across the room. Wukong is able to defend against the flames and pushes the attack away, revealing that the king is actually the red demon known as Neza, who's likely responsible for all the chaos in the kingdom. The demon throws his punches at the monkey like elastic bands, but Wukong is able to deflect the attacks easily and grabs onto the enemy while striking Neza repeatedly on the head. The red demon becomes furious while conjuring up its magical weapons, blowing the people away by its immense aura and sending the fish demon tumbling across the yard. Neza throws the rotating blades at Wukong and forces him towards the walls while trying to shred the monkey into pieces. Wukong gets knocked out from the palace, but is quickly able to deflect the attack by kicking the wheels away towards the enemy. Neza flies into the sky while carrying his gigantic blades and begins charging up tremendous amounts of energy from his
These look like homes? I wonder who used to live here.
I'm back and there's a thunderstorm out there again. Also, didn't we do the show already? You are on YouTube. Oh. Can you do a color code on these bars? Can you do a color code on these bars? I don't believe it. Anyways, good pizza. I'll be right back. I gotta turn off the PC because there's a huge thunderstorm out there, but keep it going.
I appear to be in a digital dimension. I've employed similar constructs in my own systems, but this is markedly more advanced. Note to self, don't admit that to anyone. The amount of data stored here defies quantification. But it won't stop me from trying.
Guess that's one of the Titans keeping Amy trapped. Whoa!
You leave immediately.
Where'd you come from? Are you trapped too?
Do not approach the Titan.
Sorry, kid, but I've got a job to do.
If we are fortunate, it will destroy you.
Okay, I'm not taking that thing down the traditional way. I'm gonna need the Chaos Emeralds. And maybe a little bit of luck. Yo, Amy. Who's your friend?
This Coco says they need to find their one true love before it's too late. They've been too shy to express their feelings, but if they don't do it now, they may never get the chance.
You got all that, huh?
I feel like the dimension I'm in is translating for me. It's strange, but feels natural.
Well, you always had a knack for weird insights. Who am I to argue?
Well, don't you worry. We'll reunite you with your lost love.
I would think we've got more pressing issues, but again, who am I to argue?
Sonic, over here! This poor mother says she's lost her children. Can you lead them back here, please?
Sure thing.
Okay. We'll keep looking. Sonic, they act like none of that happened.
Do we even know what that was?
No, but I got a sense of completion, comfort.
Weird. Let's keep moving. I want to wrap up our time here ASAP.
Sounds good to me.
again?
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Care to explain how saving my friends is a bad thing?
You are an enemy combatant. I will not share data with you.
What is wrong with you? Sonic would never endanger anyone. He's even going to help this Coco reunite with their one true love.
Love. An emotional status too vague and varied in its definition. You are both too ignorant to be helped.
Who, what was that girl?
Aside from being a pain, no clue.
his belly, which launches out towards Wukong as a tornado of flames. Numerous demons jump out from the fire and charges at the mummies crash into the palace, causing Wukong to the ground. Neza mocks the opponent while calling him a stinking monkey, causing Wukong to roar in fury as he pulls out the flags behind his back and lifting the entire palace into the air. The demon walks out from the building alongside his magical staff and charges towards the enemy in blinding speed, while Neza throws even more fire towards Wukong. The monkey is able to repel the attack by spinning his flags and blowing the enemies away, eventually managing to overpower the red demon completely. Wukong charges up flames in his eyes and launches them at the enemy, knocking Neza away using tremendous power and sending him crashing towards the ground. Wu Jin takes the chance and freezes the enemy by using his breath, sending the red demon towards the palace and landing right under the Monkey King. Tan rushes in to capture the demon by using his sealing technique, transforming Neza into a doll and gifting it to the minister. Demon towards the palace and landing right under the Monkey King. Tan rushes in to capture the demon by using his sealing technique, transforming Neza into a doll and gifting it to the minister, hoping that she can turn the evil entity into something good in the future. As the man back for Tan, man no realize proud of nightmaring her body like a beautiful swan as all these for the hero woman watches another woman that he loved. Man falls too close as Khan quickly devour his master. The monkey tries to use the magical mirror on the woman to see through her true form, but was only able to see the reflections of a beautiful girl. In a moment of frustration, Wukong takes out and proving the exact opposite. The monkey's actions only manages to not have by PAs. Wukong begins attacking everyone in the demon's action never was killed by Wukong as she tried to protect the monk, causing a deep proof that witnessed all illusions. Tan quickly follows the monkey to stop so that Tan can finally see the truth, but the man refuses to technique. Seeing that Tan is about to be killed, in his anger, he grabs onto the monk and devours him alive, while Bai tries desperately to save her lover. The giant demon roars furiously and jumps towards the nearby mountain, eventually climbing to the top and dropping off the woman by accident, who levitates towards the mountaintop alongside the red demon Neza. It turns out that she was actually the true mastermind behind the kingdom's chaos, and she planned to use Bai to turn Wukong against the monk so that she can finally take vengeance on the people for disturbing her rulership. What she doesn't realize is that Wukong never ate his master and the monk is actually unharmed. They knew that Bai was a demon from the very start and only pretended to play along so that they can find the real culprit that was causing chaos. Barry never ate his master and the monk is actually unharmed. They knew that Bai was a demon from the very start and only pretended to play along so that they can find the real culprit that was causing chaos in the city. Realizing that her plan has failed, the
Team con granny yo da o ne ga ba do da se ne yo ye na so hi ya yo.
Minister tells the red demon to attack the people immediately, but Wu Jin is able to freeze the enemy by using his magic, which allows Wukong to destroy the little monster by smashing him into pieces as he roars furiously at the enemy. Gon uses all her powers and summons a shockwave towards the team, knocking away everyone except for Wukong, who manages to resist her immense energy while protecting his master by using his tail. The monkey demon launches at the enemy viciously and smashes into the mountain, but Gon is able to evade the mountain that was thrown his way, but only to see that the demon has summoned a giant Buddha alongside the raging tsunami. The monkey demon takes out his magical staff and prepares to push back the waves, while the woman forces all the water towards Wukong by controlling the statue's giant palms. Surprisingly, the monkey is able to overpower the enemy and knocks back the attack, giving him the chance to jump onto his flying nimbus as he tries to approach the Buddha. However, the enemy is deceivingly quick, managing to hit the monkey demon as it unleashes a barrage of palm strikes at Wukong, forcing him to run desperately from the attacks. Very soon, more statues arise from the ocean as they corner the monkey between the together from all sides. Trapping the stone monkey is about to finish the kill. A colossal arm launches out from the water and grabs onto the statues, releasing Wukong in the process and destroying the false Buddhas altogether. It turns out that Tan has finally decided to use the Buddha palm on the enemy, completely defeating the woman as she falls into the monkey's hand. A massive aura materializes in front of the team as the real real Buddha appears to congratulate the people for capturing one of his disciples, who turns out to be a golden phoenix that was able to escape from the heavens and cause chaos on humanity. They return back to the mountains and sees that Bai has been sent into the next life, but the demon only wants to know if the monk has ever truly loved her. However, Ten reveals that he can no longer love anyone else, as there can only be one woman inside his heart, and she has died a long time ago. Hearing the man's response, the girl dies with tears in her eyes as she vanishes into the other world and her body is turned into dust. Sometimes later, the team resumes their journey towards India so that they can finally recover the scriptures, while Tan continues to see his true love in his vision, who's always going to be by his side. So what do you guys think about this movie? Hello everyone, this is Mr. Brain Junkie here, and today we'll be talking about a fantasy action film called Journey to the West, Conquering the Demons. Be ready for some spoilers ahead. A long time ago, in a fishing village of China, a little girl is playing on the edges of a lake while her father prepares to start the day's work. Seeing that the girl is upset that her old man is leaving again, he goes into the water and begins playing around, turning her tears into smiles again. Suddenly, the man begins convulsing chaotically inside the lake and eventually gets dragged around through the water by something from below. The girl continues to laugh, not realizing that her father is in danger, until the man disappears.